Some of you know me, but I want to tell you a little bit more, even if you know me. I want to tell you a bit more, okay? I want to tell you who am I. So many of you know I made my first $100 million when I was only 31 years old. It was done in such a way. I didn't know English at that time. I couldn't speak English. I had very long hair, curly hair, earrings, and I look like someone that just came back from the Far East, because I was in the Far East for about a year at that point. And I came to South Africa, and I sold $100 million to BP with basically no prior qualification. I didn't have a company. I didn't know how to speak English, how to write English, but I made it. How I made it is actually the clue for those keys. It's the clue for the key that you need, how I made it. I made it by applying one very powerful secret, very, very powerful secret. I call that secret the actual secret. Now, why do I say it's the actual secret? Because in the movie The Secret, they tell you you need to do that, and you need to do it again and again, and pray and do it again and again and again, and visualize it, and and it will happen. And I saw many people doing it, and nothing happened. So it's not real, okay? Once you know this secret, you would have to be a genius not to become a millionaire, not to become successful. It's just impossible for you not to become successful once you get that secret, once you understand how to do that, okay? So basically what I'm telling you is that you let me delete what you don't need to know. And it's weird because I'm teaching you, but I'm telling you that I want to delete from you things. But yes, it's the opposite. Let me delete from you what you don't. Let me give you the tools for you to delete what you don't need, and you will see you'll be able to cut your own keys. It's quite fascinating. Now, over the years, I established 24 companies across 26 countries. The success was phenomenal and is phenomenal. What I've done is just unbelievable. And people ask me to teach them how I do it. Soon, I started to teach my friend, and before long, the world. So basically what I've done, I started to teach people, and how I taught them is by deleting things, not by giving them away. I get them to look, and then I tell them to delete what's wrong, to delete what's not theirs, to delete and delete and delete. And the more they're able to delete, the more they find themselves. I'll tell you something, you are perfect, and anything that is not perfect is not you. Which means if things don't go the way you want, it's not you, you need to remove it. But you're holding to it because you think those keys are so important. Now, I want to tell you something. It wasn't always like this for me. I want to tell you that my life was not always like that. I always knew. But life, I didn't born to a rich family. My life was not always like that. I was actually born to a poor family, really poor family. My father was a policeman of a small town. My mother was a cleaning lady. She was cleaning the offices of the municipality. Our little town was on the border between Israel and Lebanon. So for years, every night we got bombed, an average of 30 rockets per night. Amazing, yes? Like every night, like you will see people die next to you. My home, this was a small apartment, was hit directly. It was really bad. But that was the easy problem. That was not the real problem. The real problem was something else. The real problem was that I was born with my feet pointing backward, like your feet going forwards toward your face. My feet was pointing, my toes was pointing to the back, not to the front, like totally 180 degrees turn. That was a problem. It was a deformity, and I was a total cripple who could not walk and would never be able to walk. This is really unbelievable. You're born and you know that you're not going to use these legs. Yes? A burden on my family that was suffering already. It's already a poor family, and they were already suffering, and now they have this cripple that they need to take care of. Now, the technology at that time was to break my feet and slowly turn them around. So every 3 days, so they would then put a cast on me and up to my hips, and the cast was the double of my body, by the way. So for 6 years, every 3 days, my mother would take me on a bus to the nearest hospital that was about an hour away, just to replace the cast. So every 3 days, they cut the cast, remove it, break the feet, and turn them. And that was really, really, really painful and terrible and frightening. They would cut the cast and break the feet further in an effort to turn them around. They succeeded to turn them around. That was the good news. They succeeded to turn them around. But in the process, they destroyed my ankles. Really destroyed my ankles. So, to this day, I have no actual joint in my ankles. Like, it's totally frozen. I cannot move them. Anyone that knows me knows that I cannot do certain movements, but it doesn't mean that I don't do them. My body cannot do them. It doesn't mean I don't do them. Yes? By the age of 6, the process was over, but I could not walk, as I had no leg muscles and my ankle were not functional. I was in continuous, never-ending pain. As you can see, I overcome it all and more. As you know, I'm walking, I'm running, I'm doing a lot of things because I managed to overcome all of that and much more. So now I've decided to dedicate my life to helping you overcome your obstacles and have the joy you desire this lifetime. With the skills I learned, here is how I overcome giant odds in the army. Okay, so I want to explain to you what I've done after that. So that was like totally impossible to walk. By the age of 6, I was like no muscles. I had to learn to walk, and the doctor says he will never walk, and I say I will. And never mind windsurfing, kite surfing, and everything else. So by the power of the Spirit, I got to walk. Not only did I walk, I could run. And not only I could run, but I had big goals too. I signed up to be part of the most prestigious, yes, most difficult unit in the Israeli army. This is really not something small. It was a course to become a combat diver in the Israeli submarines. So from someone, the total cripple, to go to the most difficult unit in the Israeli Navy or army. We started as a group of 4,000 potentials, and we ended as a group of 21 elite. I was one of them. So 4,000 we started, the course was 2 years, and after 2 years, we ended up 21. It's probably one of the most difficult course mentally and physically. And so how did I do it? How did I do it with the feet, the pain, and all the other things against me? By hiding the actual condition and deleting the pain. What does it mean to delete the pain? To delete the pain, it means that you know that your body is just another door. Your body is just another door that you need to find the key to. And it has to be the right key. And if you did not find the right key, the body becomes a burden. And if you find the right key, the body becomes a tool. Most people are servant to the body. My body serves me. Have a look. You'll see that most people are servant to the body. They get tired, they get hungry, they get upset, they can do things, they cannot do things. Most people are servant to the body, not me. Why? And it's not that I never get tired or anything, but if I do, it's because I want. But when I need to, I can work 20, 40, 50, 60, 100 hours, not a problem. Yes, this is really unbelievable. Just no one can do that. No one. But humans cannot do that. The spirit can. You understand? And this is just to give you a little bit of what you can do. What you can do. You can do anything if you have the right key. You can do anything if you have the right key. You just need the right key.